And thanks much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. We are continuing on now in the book of Proverbs, halfway through. We are on Proverbs chapter 16. And if you happen to miss the service yesterday, I want to encourage you to go and watch it, whatever platform you are watching this. As we continued our series called Drop the Mic. Man, Jesus truly dropped the mic when he cut through the outward conformity and went right to our heart, challenging, inspiring, convicting. And so hopefully you will go back and watch it if you happen to miss it. Well, let's dive into Proverbs chapter 16. I'll read a few verses. And again, the challenge is to read the entire chapter. So take some time today, wherever you're at, carve out some time and dive into Proverbs chapter 16 today. Well, the verses I want to read is verses 1 through 3, and then I'll go into verse 9 as well. Verse 1, we can make our own plans, but the Lord gives the right answer. I think it's important to plan, to strategize, to have some foresight. I mean, it's so important to have that. But we should never plan, strategize without having the Lord and without having his wisdom, without gleaning from his understanding and what he has for us, because he knows our tomorrow. He knows our future. He knows what's going to happen next. So why wouldn't we access him? Well, oftentimes we don't. Oftentimes we get, just busy. We are just focused on ourselves. We think that we can handle it, all sorts of different excuses that we have. But today, wherever you're at, would you commit to the Lord? Again, we can make our own plans, but the Lord gives the right answer. I don't know about you, but I want to have the right answer. And I know just relying on myself, I'm going to be limited. And so I just want to encourage you to access God the Father in your decision making process. Verse 2, people may be pure in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their motives. Oh man, it goes back to the message yesterday. um, and how we can be like a Pharisee and how we can take all of our time cleaning the outside of the cup when inside we're filthy. It really goes back to the heart of the matter. And that's what God cares about. That's what God sees. And as I talked about yesterday, we have a sickness, we have this condition, we have this heart disease called sin in our lives. And I just want to read that verse one more time because we can deceive ourselves and we can even deceive others around us. People may be pure in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their motives. There's no hiding from God. And so, because there's no hiding from God, let's not pretend like we can. And so, let's go to him and say, Lord, would you search me? Would you have, like, say a David prayer, like, Lord, would you search me? And if there's anything in me that is defiling you, that I am choosing to go to them or go to that thing or to go to that product or that whatever it may be instead of God, would you free me from that? We can have victory in the name of Jesus. Sin is strong, but God is stronger. And so I want to encourage you. Let's not pretend. Let's not deceive. There's no hiding from God. He examines the motive of our hearts. And so let that be an encouragement, not a discouragement. Let that be an encouragement that we can go to him. He is the author and perfecter of our faith. Verse 3, commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. And so it's that whole idea again. It's like, hey, we can make plans. We can, and again, that's good. It's great to have that insight, that knowledge that ultimately has come from God. But you know what? We need to commit that to the Lord, and then our plans will succeed. And a similar verse, verse 9 says this: we can make our own plans, but the Lord determines our steps. And so as you plan, as you strategize, would you just allow the Lord to be part of it? Would you allow the Lord to lead you? Would you allow the Lord to be part of your decision-making process today? And let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that God doesn't know what we're going through. Let's not pretend that we can hide our motives from him. There's no hiding. And so let's not pretend. Let's go to him and be completely honest and allow the Lord to continue that heart surgery in your life. He can purify you. He can make you whole. He can set you free. And so I want to encourage you to do that today. And thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.